Grab that egg. I'm thinking we do. All right, I've got an idea. I've got a bit of an idea. Something like where the torches? Ran out of torches, didn't I? There's a stick. There's more sticks. Right, there we go. Right, some torches. What if we had something like a square, no, rectangle of some kind. This is just a basic layout. This isn't actually going to be the end size. And we had some sort of outdoors canopy that sat over something that we kept tucked away in there, like maybe some glowberries growing or something. I don't know, something like that, which did have an up top layer. I'd be able to do something with the tree. Could have a nice little path through the forest to the fish. Actually, I think I need to clear out this lot of trees. I think I need a bit more space to work with, so I will bring you guys back once I've... I do like that idea, though. I like the idea of having a sort of rectangular main body and then having some sort of propped up extension to the second level. Because I think that it creates a more interesting shape than just a flat L shape, you know? It creates detail on multiple levels instead of just one level. You know, it's nice. So yeah, I will bring you guys back once I've cleared out some of these trees. Okay. I've gotten to a point where I'm relatively happy with the layout of... Hang on, I just need to break these torches. With the layout. I didn't need to break that one, but... Okay. So if I had... Okay, so main body of the house would be this bit. This is going to be a little entrance. And this part over the back here is going to be this sort of archway on the lower level with more of a room on top. How high is this going to go? Probably only 2 levels. With an roof, maybe an attic of some kind. There will be a basement. Because I'm going to need a massive place for storage. And besides, I think it could be nice to have like a little room under the river. But yeah, I think I'm going to get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out my block palette. Which I think so far my general idea is not jungle logs. Maybe some birch, but definitely sticking to the main 3 that we know and love. And... okay, which log do we prefer? I prefer spruce. I think spruce works best, so we're going to go with spruce. I will use dark oak elsewhere. So I'm going to find my spruce saplings, and I'm immediately just going to get them planted. Because I'm going to run out of this wood real quick. Stone and andesite is my go-to. But I don't feel like doing andesite this time. I feel like doing maybe... Needs to be a grey. I haven't done stone brick in a while. I have not done stone brick in a while. I think I'm going to do stone brick. What do I need for grindstone again? Nope. Oh, I need smooth stone. Okay. Okay. Stone brick is what I'm going with. So I need a lot of cobblestone. Right. I'm actually going to wait for it to turn to night. So until it does, dimensions-wise, I am genuinely stuck between throwing it out to be something like that, or to just do it on the blocks. And I'm not going to know how I feel about it until I try it, so I think for the minute, we are just going to wait until I've got all of the stone that I need. I don't really want to risk it, so we're just going to wait here. I mean, the majority of this recording will probably be cut out because it's literally just me chatting about plans for the base. You know what, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to start digging it out. Let's just, you know what? This is the weirdest way to do it, but fuck it, we're doing it this way. Because I need something to do while I'm waiting for it to turn to night. I also think I just heard the door go downstairs. I love the new music in this update. It is genuinely incredibly relaxing. I don't know, something about wearing a hoodie with the hood up while playing Minecraft in the rain with this music going, just warm, fuzzy feeling. Okay, nearly cleared out, nearly cleared out, nearly cleared out. I have no clue what I'm going to do for the floor. Okay, and we are back to waiting. Okay, well, you know, I'm gonna dig out this then. It could be quite interesting if it lowered, but nah. Put some of that in there. The bricks are coming along nicely. Glass is coming along nicely. I tend to go for grey, light grey stain, but I don't see any light grey stained flowers around here. I say that as I find a couple, okay. And I see some more over here. You know, I'm going to go grab these. I'm also going to plant some sugarcane over on this side of the river. Because that way that can start growing. Yeah, I'll just pick a few flowers. Dyes are useful early on. Plus for the bees. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay. Okay, and I'm actually going to take a couple of these and just pop them over here in the hopes that they might grow and I might get some of these aliens. Actually, okay, drop this one down. Okay, and plant more saplings. There's the glass. There's the walls. Okay. Perfect. Okay, we've got more than enough windows now. And now it is nighttime, and I will go out and get all of the stone that I need to now. Okay, we want stone bricks. Because I think that stone bricks could actually look quite nice. Now, I'm still not decided. Either way, I know that this level is going to be... Actually, that's not even... That isn't where that goes. And I think I will throw in some other type of stone bricks once I've got the first layer down. Right now, my priority is getting this whole thing, like, down and sorted. And actually getting a base set up. Okay, so I end up picking up stone bricks because I, first of all, haven't used them in a while, and second of all, the mossy version will work quite well with the eventual moss that I'll be adding in, which I still haven't added yet at the time of recording this audio, but I will. Right there, I sort of pause for a good few minutes figuring out flooring. I do eventually decide on stripped dark oak, but I do also test stripped birch, because those two are probably my go-tos for strip log flooring, and the birch strip logs are probably the nicest looking birch block. They are just, I don't know, not as noisy as other birch blocks are. And that's a general crosshatch pattern. I don't even remember where I picked it up. I just like doing it because it almost creates a bit of depth in the floor. And I do eventually get around to... What am I doing there? This is I want to get that bit out. I put in the spruce pillars. I did contemplate for a long time whether I would include them or not. I did eventually decide on including them, and I'm kind of glad I did, but it could have very easily gone the other way. do decide to use oak planks and eventually add in some stripped oak logs to help give some variation. Mainly because it is a very nice contrast with both the dark oak floor and the spruce log beams. I am currently taking out all the bits on top of the windows to replace them with stairs because I feel as though that just helps add a little bit more depth to the walls and the windows. I did used to do it on the bottom as well, but recently I've stopped doing that purely because it didn't necessarily look the best when you put blocks on that flat level, on the bottom level. I ended up using light grey stained glass, which I pretty much do in every build that I make that's just a basic house, because I don't quite know why, actually. I prefer it to regular glass, but the other stained glasses are very, they're either too bright or too dark. I find that light grey is a relatively nice intermediate. I end up clearing out some more trees to make sure that I have room to build up the secondary level on top of the archway. I also planted some azalea trees out front because they are the best leaf block in the game, hands down. No other leaf block has flowers. That automatically makes the flowering azalea ones the best. And they also actually pair relatively well with birch nope, not logs, birch leaves, because they are the only ones that share or have a pretty similar color. This is when I eventually go over and decide I'm going to plant big spruce trees now, because I was getting fed up with using the little ones. They never quite grew enough, and I constantly had to keep replanting them, and I had to break the leaves, otherwise the leaves wouldn't properly decay. Because of the data pack I have, which keeps them from decaying if they're connected to a log block or another leaf block from a different tree. I mean, it's okay. It's a little bit annoying, but I don't mind dealing with it because it means that I don't have to... the leaves quickly decay, so it's worthwhile dealing with. put in some spruce stairs purely because it looks like it matches the downstairs floor better. However, later on, once I've got the floor in for the second level, I do actually switch those out for dark oak stairs because it fitted the floor better. Spruce doors because they are arguably one of the best, if not the best, door in the game. I'd say the only one that comes close is dark oak, and that absolutely fits mod builds better. As you can see, I got bored of waiting for them to grow. I don't even know if they can grow. They probably can't grow naturally without bone meal now that I think about it. Otherwise, if you plant them around in your base, you've suddenly got the issue of them randomly growing. But I pick up some azalea leaves. Still haven't done anything with them yet. But I get them ready because I am going to use them for bushes and little plant pots and bits and pieces. Tried dark oak planks. Yeah, that's spruce logs. So I tried dark oak planks. I tried dark oak logs. Nothing quite fitted as well as the dark oak logs did. I think that's just because it's a bit of it's a muted color, whereas something like spruce wood has a lot more matches with it. I'm pretty sure that spruce logs are similar. Dark oak planks are similar. You know, you've got a lot more room to work with spruce wood. I do put some spruce planks in here, but I do remove them later because they didn't fit how I wanted them to. And unfortunately, with the shaders, and thanks to motherfucking color theory, they ended up looking a lot more like oak planks, which is unfortunate. I then put in the second level floor. I ended up going with dark oak planks, and I do eventually add some spruce logs in there to help give it some variation. I go around, do the rest of it, and I also... This is where I start putting in the spruce logs. I got a little bit annoyed there because 2 jungle saplings turned into 1, so I stopped the recording, went to the jungle that we found right at the start, roughly, and I just picked up some more saplings. Grabbed some vines, turned into mossy stone bricks, and I started putting that into the bottom layer. Starting in the second level that sits on top of the archway. I do eventually decide to increase the archway's width by 1, purely because there wasn't enough room on the second level to really do anything fun with it. So I just pushed that out a little bit more. But I don't remember if that's in this time lapse or the next one. Might be in this time lapse. It might surprise me. I then sit there for a minute trying to figure out where to start with the outside details in terms of the little archway on top of the door and the other stuff. Yeah, that's about when I realized, yeah, no, that needs to be a bit bigger actually. Because 2 by 6 was not enough room, but 3 by... What is it? No, it's not 3 by 6. It's 3 by 4 or 5. It's one of the two. I do end up breaking more than I need to, because of course I did, but I quickly put it back into place. And that is just a lot more room to work with, which is quite nice. I then run around trying to figure out how to do the archway and the outside details for a good while. I eventually decide to put in some little archways on the inside to help divide up the room a bit. I do more of them later. For now, I just put that one in on the bottom level because I knew that I wanted one there. And I also replaced the plank blocks on top of the windows with stairs. Okay, so we should now be after a time lapse if everything has gone correctly. I just wanted to take a minute to tell you guys, show you guys where I am and where I plan on going next. I'm sure that I've put a voiceover over the time lapse to basically explain what my plan was, but I'm going to explain it a little bit more. I might explain it more in detail there. I don't know. This is more to show you what we've got done so far and where we're going from here. So on the inside, that bit I'm probably going to replace with stone. I don't know why you're placed there. I'm probably going to replace that with stone. Probably going to replace these stairs with a different, probably dark oak, because then it would blend better with the upstairs ceiling. I'm going to put the roof on. The roof is probably my next plan. I think the roof is my next plan. Get the roof done. Put a little roof on the top of this little entryway bit. And then get the big roof done. Now, in the back here, I'm going to create a little archway. So I'm going to dig out these, replace them with stairs and slabs respectively. Put a row of the stairs on either side so that it's a bit more like an archway moving forward. Because I just had the idea of having... And then we can have like a little farm back here or something. I don't know. I just got an idea about that. In terms of details, I will be using spruce trapdoors for shutters. I'm also going to be putting a whole bunch of azalea leaves because I love them. They are the best leaf blocks in the game, as well as some more flowering azaleas. But yeah, so plan from here is get the we're also probably on the second episode by now. I think this is all happening in one recording session, so it's actually kind of confusing. But yeah, so next plan to get the roof done. I will go over there and chop those down eventually, having sheared them for the vines first. And then once we've got the roof done, I'll start doing the external details. So your shutters, your little awning bits, your plants, your nice stuff, you know. I will also make a little dock at some point, but I think that I will do that on a different episode. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys a little, you know, where I'm at, what the plan is. I will also definitely put a basement in, because like I said, I need somewhere for storage. Out the back here, I might put little farms, because leather and food and stuff are important. I will also set up a little apiary, possibly right here, so that we've got a place to store the bees and get honey for candles, and candles are pretty goddamn important. Plus, they look nice. So yeah, so I'm going to get back to building. It will be another time lapse, and I will speak to you guys again later. I end up using, I decided on using cobblestone for the outer, I guess, sort of accenting block on the roofs. It worked with the stone, and it gave a little bit of a texture difference that we didn't quite have yet. I do also end up using... I think I ended up using spruce wood because I ended up using spruce wood for the other part of the roofs, because it was that way it gave a differentiation from the ceiling and flooring, and it also looked different enough from the logs, which is quite nice. I do put a little, I guess, bar across the middle. I do that with the bigger roof as well. I just like how it looks. It adds a little bit more structure and support, and while of course you don't need it, it can look really nice nonetheless. See, I end up using whatever random blocks I have left, and I really wish that I hadn't lost that bamboo in the first episode, because there wasn't any more in the jungle when I went back there to find the jungle saplings. So I've got to find another jungle to get bamboo, which is really annoying. And I think it takes me a couple of tries to figure out a I guess roof pattern? Roof layout? One of the two that I'm quite happy with. I quite like that one. So what I do is I put the outer parts up first, and then I start doing the side parts over here by the archway. Now that of course is going to be a slightly different layout, purely because it's a lot less blocks to cover. As I think I say at some point in the recording, this might be the first time that I have made a roof that I am pretty much happy with right off the bat. I usually take about 3 or 4 tries to get a roof that I really like. So it was nice to have one that worked pretty well, pretty much right off the bat. There is, of course, the issue, which you'll notice later on, with the asymmetry of it, which, while the asymmetry is lovely, it makes it a pain in the ass to do detailing. And I think that's the only part of the roof that I am still not 100% on, is the detailing that I do at the end of this time lapse. I do end up replacing the middlemost slab at the top of each roof end with some upside down cobble steps, just because it helps. First of all, it helps make it look a little bit nicer by adding some decoration and some different even in recording voiceovers I can't speak. Okay, it helps add some variation, and it also helps hide the fact that I have got spruce slabs running down there, or whatever it is I use to fill in that wall. As you might notice, as we're going through the doorway, I put an upside down oak stair over that as well. I just think it makes it look a little bit more open compared to having a full block. I don't know, I don't even remember where I picked that up. I think I picked it up from a video somewhere. It was a long time ago. But I just really like it because it opens up the doorway a lot more, and it just makes it look... Oh, look, you've gone through the doorway. Now there's this big open space instead of just, oh, you've still got half the block above your head. Just looks nicer. This is where I go and add some of the on top of the roof detailing that I am not I'm not all that happy with, honestly. And the walls isn't the end design. You'll see in a minute I switched to add some stairs in there to help add some, I don't know, sloping lines, I guess. But that is the one part of this build that that is the first part of this build that I am very much not content with, and do think that I will be editing it later on. But for now, the stairs is fine, the stairs will do. It's better than nothing. Okay, so I think we have a finished roof for the minute. I think this is the first time ever that I've made a roof that I don't completely hate and had to redo 3 times. I'm still not. I'm still not certain on the top bits. I'm still not certain on the top bits. Any feedback or ideas in the comments, more than welcome. Maybe it's the asymmetry on the top bit that's throwing me off. Like if I shuffled, I don't know. I like the asymmetry in general. I think it's nice. I don't know how I feel about it on the top. Yeah, any ideas, please leave them down below in the comments. I will do my damnedest to read through all of them. But I think that is where I'm going to stop for the day in terms of recording, because I've been recording for about 4 hours straight now. I think tomorrow I will do some more recording. I'll get that bit finished off, and I'll get the external details 100% done, and I'll probably figure out if I like the roof or not. But yeah, speak to you guys tomorrow.